Genesis 17:17. You guys writing this down? Good. Sarah was 90 years old when Abraham was 100. All right? Sarah was how old? 90. When Abraham was? And this is in Genesis 17:17. All right? 17, not 70. 1717. Ibrahim alayhi salam, or Abraham, was 100 when Isaac or Ishaq was born. How old was he? 100 when Isaac was born, in accordance to Genesis 21:5. Genesis 21:5. Okay. Sarah died at the age of 127, according to Genesis 23:1 and 2, verses 1 and 2. How old was she? 127 years of age when she died, according to Genesis. Not according to Islam, just talking about the Bible here. Genesis 23, verses 1 and 2. Okay. Isaac, Ishaq, alayhi salam, was 40 years old when he married Rebekah, in accordance to Genesis 25:20. How old was he? 40. According to Genesis 25:20, giving you evidences for all of these. Sarah was 90 when Ishaq was born. How do we know that? Concluding from 1 and 2. If Sarah was 90 when Abraham was 100, and Abraham was 100 when Isaac was born, then how old was Sarah when Isaac was born? 90, right? Very clear. Ishaq or Isaac was 37 when his mother died, because 127 minus 90 equals what? 37. You guys with me? You with me or no? You see the clear verses? Okay. You lost track? In number 3 that I mentioned, Sarah died at 127. And she was how old when Isaac was born? 90. So if you subtract 90 from 127, what do you get? 37. So that means Isaac, according to the Bible, was 37 when his mother Sarah died. Since Isaac was 37 when his mother died, and he was 37 when Rebekah was born, right? Because Rebekah was born when Sarah died. So, what does that mean? That means that Isaac was 40 when he married Rebekah. Huh? How old was he when she was born?
40.
37. He married her at 40. Huh? So Rebekah would be how old?
3 years old.
3 years old. It's all verses from the Bible itself. So if you want to talk about child marriages, let's talk about it. This is something to keep in your da'wah tool. If Christians bring up the age of Aisha radiallahu anha, tell them, okay, let's talk about the Bible. First, you tell me how is it, and this is not something that Muslims have found out in the Bible. If you look at Rashi, who's a commentator on the Old Testament, one of the standards, he says according to Jewish law, a girl has to be 3 years of age to get married because of the Bible. And that is the minimum age for Jewish marriage according to the Bible. And look at Rashi's commentary, which is a standard studied by Christians and Jews, well-known commentary. He's the one that came up with this. So, Rabbi Bahaya, B-A-H-Y-A, bin Ashir, B-E-N, like Ibn, Ashir, A-S-H-E-R, who is from 1252 to 1340. So from 1252 to 13, very classic commentary on the Torah. He says the Torah itself testifies that Ishaq was 40 years when he married Rebekah, which makes Rebekah 3 years old when she married. Okay, this is the commentary by Bahaya bin Ashir, which is, I'll spell it out for you, R-A-B-B-E-I-N-U and B-A-H-Y-A, third word, B-E-R-E-S-H-I-T. Careful with that one. Reference 467:1. So this is Jewish rabbi who gives the commentary here on the Old Testament. Classic. I mean, he died in 1340, so it's not some recent that we've come up with. Rabbi Solomon bin Ishaq, Solomon who was from 1040 to 1106, commonly known by his acronym Rashi, the one I mentioned earlier, R-A-S-H-I, was the single most influential Jewish Bible commentator of the Middle Ages. You can look him up. Rashi's calculation are as follows, and I've given them already. And he says, and this is mentioned in DAAT.Zekanim, Z-K-E-N-I-M, on Genesis 25:21. He says, according to the Talmud, it was permissible for an adult male to have sexual intercourse with a 3-year-old girl if she was maritally single, meaning she had not already been married. Girls could be betrothed and married at the age of 3. Their commentary. The Ketana, K-E-T-A-N-N-A-H, was completely subject to her father's authority, and her father could arrange a marriage for her, whether she agreed to it or not. Not my words. Yeah? If the father was dead or missing, the brother of the Ketana collectively had the right to arrange the marriage for her, as had her mother. So, next time somebody brings that up, have some fun stuff to deal with them. All right? Jazakumullahu khairan. We'll have, inshallah, the next speaker coming up. Barakallahu fikum. We will have question and answer.